please don't let me do it. Don't put me in residential. Don't. And I listened. We put you on probation. A month and a half later, you pick up a felony DWI. So all this, acting. Okay, Dustin.
So, one issue, as far as the GPS monitor and all that, they gave them a new device just now. They said it was a charging issue. They plugged it in, it would charge for a second, stop charging. He has a brand new one they just put on this morning. Now, the drug test
violation that he's out at 3 a.m.
Well, no, it's not that he's out, is that that's when it reconnected. So but they gave him a brand new device. So if they're saying there was an issue where they changed the device out, and there's not a tamper on it. It said it was not receiving. It didn't say it was that he was out and about. It said it wasn't receiving, and they started receiving again. That's at least the report that I saw. It's not like they were tracking him other places. But as far as resolution of the case, I did talk to him, and he is interested in participating in DWI court. And I know because we talked about that last week. And I had visited with him on that this morning.
Says here on 3/11/24, GPS device generated a failed to enter alert at 10:15 p.m. At 11:46 through 3:02, GPS device was in no GPS no cell status and was unable to be monitored during that time frame. Client arrived home at 3:01 a.m. on 3/12.
So that's not when it arrived home. That's when it started charging again. Because it's not a geolocate. I mean, as far as I'm understanding, it's a GPS shows where he is. Not.
I'm going to be honest, Your Honor. That would be a question for pre.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's pointed to the client, not to you.
Okay. I was like,
Saying he's out and that he's out in the middle of the night.
I don't think they're saying that. What they're saying is that it's received a no signal.
Client arrived home at 3:01 a.m. on 3/12.
Where was he before that?
Huh?
They don't know where he was before that. He was at home. He just wasn't charging.
You have.
That's the way I'm reading it.
Do you have? Do you have the idea of where he is?
I don't see any notes from the case manager, and then at 10:05, I see on the report, it's showing that he's not at his home location. So I think that would be the fail to enter. And then there was the portable violations as well that were added. But again, from what we discussed earlier, I don't, necessarily have to go forward.
Portable the violation in what respect?
They sent an email yesterday from the supervisor that was here earlier, stating that there were additional.
Did Anthony send that?
No, it'll be from Cody Pittman.
Okay, I see.
This specific one is from Luis Galvan.
So I also have here, the client was also instructed to obtain a portable alcohol testing device, comply with all testing protocols, refrain from alcohol consumption, and comply with all routine equipment service. The defendant failed to provide breath samples, scheduled times, resulting in 13 skips from 2/7/25 to 3/17/25. So he's still skipping tests. Come up, Mr. Jones. I just don't get it. I truly don't. It's over and over and over. You are still skipping tests. And I don't know what it is and what I need to do to get you to comply with bond conditions. You're still skipping tests. I mean, I have no other choice. I now have to revoke your bond again.
Well, let's do a plea then.
Huh?
Let's plea it.
I agree with, and I'm okay, but I'm going to tell you now that I want to have him TRAS'd immediately to see how we go forward.
Well, Judge.
Okay. Just.
Please.
All I want you to do is not kill anyone, man. That's all I want, really, I'm not asking for much. You have, since day one in our court, have repeatedly refused to comply with bond conditions over and over and over. And I'm not doing a plea to where he can just get out and just do, and
So
you scare me.
So how do we resolve, Judge?
Huh?
So how do we resolve it?
So, yeah, I agree with you. I think that the correct thing to do would be probation.
Okay.
but I would like to have him TRASed while he's in there. And I have a feeling I know what the TRAS is going to say, and that's what I would like to do.
Okay. I would request you to set a bond.
Of course.
It's just costing him money, Judge. What it already is costing him is his family money.
So it's okay to just skip tests?
No, it's not. It's a test, but I'm saying
It's a
is
skip. I might just be asleep, but I'm not trying to skip him, Your Honor. I swear to
stop,
God.
just stop talking. Yeah, you don't,
Sure.
just stop.
Okay, he goes, and it's literally, the minute he gets out, we have bond violations over and over and over. Now, what are we now, day what?
If the court wanted to be made aware of the presumptive results,
What did he test positive for?
THC, Suboxone, Oxy, and benzodiazepines.
He tested positive for OxyContin?
Yes, Judge, presumptively positive, it's being sent to the lab for the test issue.
What I had envisioned, what I think is probably do like a 2-year probation. I want to do like maybe 10 days as a condition, do an immediate TRAS. We'll get it done today, tomorrow, and we'll see what the TRAS says. And I'm going to go with what the TRAS says. If the TRAS says, and I promise you, Dustin, I will do what if the TRAS says that IOP, SOP is the proper course, then I'll do it,
Okay.
you know? But if they say residential, I think that's, I want to follow what the TRAS says because I think that's the proper course.
I don't think you take it.
Hmm?
I just don't think you'll take it if it's residential.
Then I have a jury waiting right now.
You should have said it. I mean, let's just see what it says. Let's try to get a quick TRS done.
For sure.
How quickly?
So do you want to do the probation?
Yeah, he wants to do probation. Judge.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, Blaze, you let me know.
On,
No.
Jones probation.
okay, yeah, I mean, we had offered the probation first, so, yeah, the TRS.
So,
Okay.
so probation,
2-year.
TRS conditions.
2-year.
Okay.
I want to do 10 days as a condition. That way I can get the TRAS done now immediately while he's in. And then I'm going to follow whatever the TRAS says. Are you Dad?
Yes,
How are you?
I'm fine.
Thank you so much for coming.
Can I say something?
First, go with Dustin first, because I don't want you to say something that really, just, just,
No.
please. Yeah, you guys can talk and then later on, if it's, then,
Thank you.
thanks, Dustin. All right, come on up.
All right, so what we're gonna do, Judge, is he's not gonna bond out. We're gonna reset it for she said she'd get a TRS done in a couple days. I got him, he wants to see what the TRS is gonna say if he recommends DWI court, because that's kind of what he wants to do. Pretty much I think he'd be more successful in DWI court. So let's get the TRS done.
In sober court, he just wants to be out, so he doesn't have to be in custody, but the problem
This
is,
is gonna be, this is gonna be in your court.
it won't be in my court.
I understand that.
So
He's getting that done, but he's not bonding out. Dad's not bonding him out. I told him he needs to sit and have TRS done, and they can get it done. So I'm gonna reset us. What, 5 days, Tuesday, and we'll have TRS by then. He's not gonna bond out because we're not bonding out.
You want to talk?
Yeah, I don't want him on. I suggest I don't want.
I get it. I understand.
why.
I understand. I understand.
So, we'll do five reset for Tuesday next week, then they have TRS done by then.
Okay, all right.
Hey, Judge.
Okay.
And I'll get the.
So we're not doing a plea today, but hold on. Dustin, come on up. I want you to know that if it says residential treatment
I understand.
and he's no, I mean, I'm setting this case for trial,
Absolutely
right? And I'm not gonna,
Our offer was straight probation.
I understand.
Okay, cool. I heard for.
No, he was asking.
No.
It's not legally possible.
My concern is that what I feel is gonna happen is when he does a TRAS, they're gonna say residential, and he's gonna say, I don't want to do residential, I want to be out. When we know, based on here, it just doesn't work when he's out. He does what he wants to do.
If he
To
doesn't,
hell with the
if
conditions.
he doesn't want what the TRS recommends, then he'll take a jail sentence, and that's just what it is.
I'm not gonna take that. I'm not taking it. I'll send for trial. I'm not,
He'll plead to a jury and do jury punishment, and he'll get a jail sentence. Like,
you can do what you want,
he's not
but
probation eligible for a jury. You can't force him that probation. Let's say the TRS.
No, I think I can. I think I can. I'll look the code, but
If I do jury punishment, you can't. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's like, I do jury punishment.
sure.
You can't.
Sure.
But I'm not trying to. Let's just go to TRS and see if we can get the help that you want. Yeah.
Dustin,
I know what, dude, we're on the same.
giving him a jail sentence of 20 days, 30 days, 60 days solves nothing. It literally throws him out into the wolves, and he's just going to pick up a felony DPI within the next 30 days, 60
Let's see
days.
what the TRS says and see what we can do.
I'm trying to help this kid, man.
I know you are.
And just a straight jail sentence it's within a year, he'll have a felony DPI.
I understand. I mean, and you know I understand. You know we're on this.
All right, so let's see what the TRS says and well, yeah, it's pointless an argument. I agree. Let's just see what the TRS says. Good morning, Mr. Reynolds. Sir, you're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On March 10th, 2025, officers were patrolling the area of the 13,500 block of Beechnut Street, Harris County, Texas. And they observed a white Hyundai Kona with an aluminum pole stuck to its hood due to a recent crash. A traffic stop.
What?
A aluminum pole stuck to its hood.
An aluminum pole stuck to the hood of a car.
Yes, Judge.
That's the basis for the stop.
Yes.
Okay.
This is word for word what when I observed a white Hyundai Kona with aluminum pole stuck to its hood, comma, recent crash. I then got behind the vehicle and yeah, finished. Yep.
Yeah, keep going, please.
Okay. I went back and got behind the vehicle. Behind the vehicle, the officer started speaking with the defendant, who admitted to being driving and that he had crashed. The defendant told me that someone swerved into his lane and crashed into the pole. The defendant stated that he already called his record and that he was good to go. The defendant did not show any intentions of going back to the original scene and gave his information. While the officer was talking with the defendant, a security officer told the client that some people flagged him down the street, saying that the defendant crashed into multiple parked vehicles and drove off. The officer detained the defendant and went back to the original scene, which was a quarter mile from where the officer found the defendant.
Now that adds to it. That's certainly.
The officer spoke with a witness who stated that he was by the front of the apartment when he saw the white vehicle losing control, crash into a pole, and kept on driving while hitting another two vehicles. The witness stated that he was going around 60 to 70 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour speed limit zone. This confirmed how the aluminum light pole got stuck to his hood. The witness stated that he did not see anybody else around the vehicle before the incident. The officer spoke with one of the owners of the vehicles that was struck, and she stated that it will be around $200 to fix her vehicle and wants to pursue charges. The complainant of the other pickup vehicle had damages to the back right part of that vehicle, and the complainant stated that the defendant crashed into her vehicle and left without providing information. The defendant left the scene without, okay. At this point, they called intake, and then they completed an inventory search of the defendant's vehicle and located a black backpack with 7.4 grams of marijuana, multiple clear plastic bags, and scale.
Is he under arrest? If he's under
So
arrest,
they called,
but I didn't hear that he's under arrest or anything. They just up and go start searching?
they did say that the officer called DA intake and spoke with an EDA who accepted charges of the FSGI. And then it states there was an inventory search conducted.
Okay, so they did arrest him but what happened? Because is there an FSGI charge?
We're gonna be honest, Your Honor, I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I'm working on it right now. If there's FSGI, right now I'm working on complaints, we'll get things worked out that way.
I mean, I don't
Right now, we do
understand.
not have an FSGA charge at this very second.
Did they accept it or did they not accept?
Based on the DIM statement, it says that we accept the charges. So I am trying to see why there is not a charge, but it's not something that I know.
What a weird day so far.
Your Honor.
Can I say something, Your Honor?
No, don't. Now's not the time. I'm gonna give you a lawyer and you can tell your side to the lawyer, but,
I think it was a glitch in our internet system, so they could find marijuana, but they just, wherever, yeah, that's checked.
is it going to go through? Do you know?
I need to look into our system, our each, to figure out why it didn't talk into it. If portions of the warrants can be a grand jury. But
So I'll give you, I guess, let's do this. I'm gonna appoint a lawyer today and I'm gonna find probable cause for the moment, but I want to revisit it within the next couple of days to see what is going on. And then, all right, so I am gonna find probable cause for now, Mr. Reynolds. Can you look to see if he has a license, please?
Yes,
Driver's
Judge.
license. How old are you, Mr. Reynolds?
I'm 26, sir.
His driver's license is not eligible, Your Honor.
You're not allowed to drive. I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care if you need groceries. I don't care if you need this, that. If you don't have a license and liability insurance, you're not allowed to drive. No, I will give you a lawyer today. You can say your side to the lawyer, but if you don't have a license and car insurance, you're not allowed to drive. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
That is a condition of your bond. If I find that you do, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail, and no more PR bonds for you. So what I can have you do is I'm going to have Deputy Miranda give you an application. I'm going to have you fill it out. I'll have you talk to a lawyer today. But unless I guess let's do that. I'll have you talk to the lawyer and then we can revisit the situation after you talk to the lawyer. Please.
Sir.
Hi, Judge.
Hi, bud.
Approaching on Reynolds, I think, reapproaching on PC, I believe. He's over here on a possession of marijuana. She said you wanted to reapproach, so that's what it seems awfully fishy. I'm not sure why they detained him for FSGI. I do not understand that.
Well, I mean, I think that there's a valid claim for an FSGI because someone says that there's a guy barreling through a neighborhood, hits a bunch of cars, takes off. We have someone that puts him there, right? That
Yes.
says it's him. My concern is that they say they accept charges for FSGI, right? But we only have a POM.
I understand.
I don't get it.
I understand. That makes no sense to me either.
So what I did was I found probable cause for now. I'm going to give them another couple days to figure out what happened. Why was it a
You're gonna go
glitch in
for
the
it.
system? What, I mean,
Just for what it's worth, according to my client, he was on scene. He wasn't away from the scene. He was by his car when they were arrested.
but
See us?
way away from the accident.
Well, the accident happened and the car went forward and hit something. Anyway, it's okay. But
Show me.
either he's FSGI and they can prove that he belonged to that marijuana, or they can't prove that he
So
belonged to that marijuana.
let's do this.
That's fair.
Why don't we set it for a formal probable cause?
That's fair.
Days, you pick it, I don't care.
Next week, okay?
Sure.
Okay, sure.
And then that gives them enough time to also look into
Gotcha.
what happened with the FSG, why is it not, you know?
That sounds fair.
In the interim though, come up.
Mr. Reynolds?
You tell me he doesn't have a license, right?
It is not eligible, Your Honor.
I have here that he's trying Uber or something like this.
That's correct. That's my
I can't
understanding.
drive. You don't have a Texas driver license, right?
Here, come over here. Come over here.
No. It's a yes.
Do you have a valid Texas driver's license?
Yes, as far as I was aware.
They're looking into the Texas.
I understand what
system
that just
because
said,
It's
sir.
not valid.
Right.
So you don't have a license.
I understand that now, sir.
You can't drive.
I understand that,
Don't
sir.
drive.
Yes, sir.
If I find that you drive, I'm gonna lose it.
I
I'm telling
understand
you
that,
now,
sir.
I will put you in. Because all I'm asking you to do is follow the law. I'm not asking much. If I find that you're driving, and I don't care what your excuse is, I don't care if it's a burning building and you have to say 50 kittens, I'm gonna lose it. You will be signing a promise with me. This is an affidavit that you're gonna promise me that you're not gonna drive. Do you understand? It can go really sideways if you do. All you need to do is contact DPS to figure out what you need to do to get your license back. I'll even give you the phone number. Let me stick these-
I already have that information.
Oh, there it is. I always.
Yellow, you want blue? He's gonna give it to you. Just let him give it to you. Call me this afternoon and we'll figure out why it's not valid.
So this is the number to the driver's license division, the DPS. When you call them, call at 7 in the morning. Don't call at 9, at 2, at 1:53. You'll never get through. You have to call when the phone lines open up, give them the number and ask them why it's no good, and they'll tell you.
I need an SL22.
Oh, well, there you go.
I had
Then you know why.
Oh,
almost, I was just working at Uber every day, so I didn't know.
So you can't do that. Don't worry. You don't need to say anything else. He's got it figured out.
look, Mr. Reynolds, do not drive. Do you understand?
Sort it
Yes,
out.
sir.
And you need car insurance before you drive too.
Oh,
Just, we'll fit.
Okay.
We're gonna be back next week, so we can answer all just next week. Or between next week, I'll answer them. All right.
gotcha.
Hopefully you can get that sorted out. Come back, that thing says eligible, you'll be good to go. All right? Then he'll lift that restriction, I think is what he's saying.
Okay, come on up, Mr. Reynolds. We'll have you sign this and then you'll be free to go. Good morning, Mr. Ibarra.
Good morning, sir.
So you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Judge, this is a under 21 UCW. I can still read you the facts if you would like. Okay. On March 3rd, 2025, an officer was dispatched to a shooting. The officer found the defendant in a back alleyway with a gunshot wound to his leg. The defendant had a mesh backpack in his possession at the time and was able to see that there was a black handgun inside. The caliber of the handgun matched shell casings located on the ground next to the defendant. The defendant stated that he shot the gun in self-defense at 3 black males who shot at him. Those suspects fled the scene after officers' arrival. The defendant was transported to Ben Taub Hospital where the defendant was being treated for the gunshot wound to his left femur. The defendant admitted to being in the 114th Street Bounty Hunters gang and is 18 years old.
Okay, so was it really did he shoot himself or do we know that someone else shot?
We do not know. We
So-
know that the casings on scene match the caliber of the handgun that he had, but we don't know if he had shot himself and he stated he was being shot at by other people as well. So it's unclear.
So the only allegation is that he's underage, essentially. Okay. Mr. Ibarra, I'm going to find that there's no probable cause to go forward in your case. You need to be very careful. You get but one life. You know, God forbid something happens where you have a gun and you use it, and then you end up getting charged with something. You've gotten shot in the leg now. I mean, luckily it's not somewhere else. It could be life ending.
Sir.
When you hang with dogs or when you're bad places in the middle of the night, really, do something with your life. Get into school, graduate, get some knowledge.
Sir.
Take a seat with me, please.
I have Ms. Salmaron on the docket, Celia Salmaron.
How's she doing?
She did a T-RAS. It looks like they're recommending like the women's residential. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So the issue, Judge, she needs to be on a probation. She has 2 open PCSs currently.
No rush, really.
She's
That's probably the appropriate thing.
okay. So her felony court date is March 28th. And the problem is that I just, so she has the old PCS, but she has a new one. And, you know, she's not going to be able to bond out. The felony court did give her bonds, but she's not going to be able to afford those. And
What are you asking for?
a trial date. My problem is, Judge, it could take months and months for them to get the lab back on the PCS. Or I can get a
Do they have
reason.
the last bag? And how long?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch.
So-
Salmaron.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's an old case, Mom. You're right. I didn't realize it's from May of last year.
It does appear that the labs are still pending.
Yeah, is it really gonna take that long to get? I mean, how long do you think it'll take? Do we have any, are the labs back on the first case?
Yes, Judge, I think they are, because I think they're in connection with this DWI.
Have you eval'd? Are you ready?
I'm ready. I mean, I was ready before she forfeited, so.
The labs are back on the second case.
It's the same case as our case. Yeah, I have no idea how long it takes to get labs back. You don't know?
No idea.
We have an offer in there. It's an old case. We can set it for trial today if that's what you want to do, Judge,
It's not
but
me, it's Connor. I'll do whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me. If you want to set it, I'm fine. If you want a little bit more time, I'm fine with that too.
Yeah,
You tell me, you're in the driver's seat.
I think that, so she has court next Friday. If we could get just a couple week reset, see what happens next Friday, see if they get the labs, and then if not, then we can.
And, perhaps have her see how long it'll take.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Ask someone else.
I'm gonna reach out to her felony attorney and then maybe the prosecutor, see if we can't work out something.
Global?
Yeah.
That or ask them, hey, how long does it take? If it takes 6 months to get a lab back, I mean, that's unreasonable.
Yeah.
I'm with you at that point. So
for the time being, I'll put an eval to do it for us.
For sure. Yeah,
Sounds good. Thank you, Judge.
for sure. Morning, Mr. Eli. Coming up. How are you? I know you don't want to go into treatment, right? And I acquiesced to you last time. You asked me, please, I can get it done. Please don't let me do it. Don't put me in residential. Don't. And I listened. And what happened? No. Yeah, you caught a felony DWI, not. We put you on probation. A month and a half later, you pick up a felony DWI. So all this, acting. So now, if this doesn't show that residential is the right thing, then I don't know what does. The only thing that we're trying to do is prevent death on our roads. That's the only thing, right? And somehow we have to get through these. Every other way that we've tried just doesn't work. This is the only other thing that we have left at our disposal. So if you want, we can just set it for a hearing. And if they prove to us that you have violated your probation, then we're going to amend your conditions to put you in residential treatment. We can do this any number of ways. We can have a full-blown hearing, or you can just sign the conditions. But if they prove it to me, that's what's going to happen.
I'm not signing the conditions.
Okay, so set it for a hearing, and then get the probation officer here, and then we'll see. And then they prove to me that you have violated your probation, then I'm going to amend your conditions. I'm not letting you go. Ever. Do you understand? I'm going to keep you until we get this straightened out, one way or the other.
Okay.
Understand? Okay, good. So I'm at your mercy when you want to set it. You want to do a week, we can set it in a week and then just have a hearing. It's just at the mercy of the probation officer, whatever they.
He begged the judge, please don't send me to residential. But a month later, he was back with a felony DWI. His first chance. The court gave him probation, GPS monitoring, alcohol testing, clear bond conditions. And what did he do? Skipped 13 breath tests, lost GPS signal in the middle of the night, and then tested positive for THC, Suboxone, and oxycodone. The judge wasn't angry, she was exhausted. All I want is for you not to kill anyone, she said. Tried to argue faulty equipment. The court focused on public safety. Over and over, he violated trust. Now the only option left, residential treatment or jail. Refused to sign the new conditions, the judge made it clear. Set it for a hearing. If violations are proven, he's going in, no more chances, no more quick releases. It isn't about punishment. It's about preventing the next tragedy on the road. And the court is done